Yes, hello students, welcome to maths class. Today I am going to discuss some question of miscellaneous exercise. Now look at here, its first question. This is 1 upon x minus x cube. I am discussing their starting points and the concept which is different to these questions, and after that you can complete yourself all these questions. Now see, you can do this question by partial fraction. If you take x common from this, you will get this, and now you can factorize this. This is as 1 minus x, 1 plus x. So you can solve this question by partial fraction. How you will apply the partial fraction? You can separate these functions because all are linear. So this is 1 minus x plus c upon 1 plus x. Then after taking LCM, you will get 1 here, a into 1 minus x, 1 plus x, plus b into 1 plus x into x, and plus c into 1 minus x and x. And then you can take the zeros. What are the zeros here? These are the three zeros. X is equal to 0, x is equal to 1, and x is equal to minus 1. After putting all these 0, you will get the value of ABC. What is the integration of this? Log x. What is the integration of this? Log 1 minus x upon minus 1. Why minus 1? Because we have the integration of this log 1 minus x and the inner function derivative, that is divided by minus 1, and this integration is log 1 plus x. So in this way you can do the integration of this by partial fraction. Now look at here, its second question. This is the question of root, and in the divide root we have no formula, so we do the rationalization here. We do the rationalization of this function. See, after rationalization, you will get this x plus a minus x plus b. So here you will get root x plus a minus root x plus b upon a plus b, a minus b. So this is x plus a minus x minus b. Sorry, here this x is cancelled with this x. This will come out here as x plus a minus x minus b. This is cancelled out. So this will become 1 upon a minus b, x plus a raised to power 1 by 2 dx minus x plus b raised to power 1 by. So what's its integration is x plus a 3 by 2 upon 3 by 2, x plus b raised to power 3 by 2 upon 3 by 2. So you can solve the roots type of questions with the help of rationalization, and you will get the result. Now look at here, its third question. This is 1 upon x root ax minus x square. Now in these types of question, I told you in the previous videos and the previous lectures discussed earlier, in all these, if the complete question of x is in the divide, so you have the function is in the divide form, that is 1 upon x square, 1 upon x cube. So same here, this is complete x is in the divide, so you have to make the function in the form of divide. So how you will make the function completely in the form of divide form? You take the maximum power of x common from this. So see, you will get x. Now I am taking this x square common from this. So you will get this a upon x minus 1, and this is dx. See, you will get, now you take this x square outside, so this will become x square root a upon x minus 1. Now look at here, you will get the function. What is the derivative of a upon x? That is derivative of a 1 upon x derivative is in the form of this. So here we put a upon x minus 1 is equal to t. What's its derivative is this. So in this question, 1 upon x square is available to us. So we take this, and rest of this we shift to this side. So you will get minus dt upon a. So this question is changed into minus 1 upon a dt upon root t. So because this complete function is t, so what's its integration is? I told you, that is you can do its direct integration of 1 upon root t as 2 root t. Now we put the back value of t, that is a upon x minus 1 is equal to t. Same is the fourth question type. Again in the same fourth question, the complete question is in the power form. So what we do in this, how you will make the complete function? We take the maximum power. What is the maximum power? x4 common. See, now if you take this now x4, if you take this x raised 4 common from this bracket, so this x raised to power 4 come with the power of this 3 by 4. So you will get 1 upon x square, x4 raised to power 3 by 4 and 1 plus 1 by x4 raised to power 3 by 4. So this will become x cube and x square. This will become as x raised to power 5. 1 plus 1 by x raised to power 4, 3 by 4. Now see the integration of 1 upon x4 plus 1. That's integration is minus 4 upon x5 dx is equal to dt. So 1 upon x5 dx is available to us. So you can solve the integration like this. So whenever the complete function is in the divide form, so you make this maximum quotient in the divide form so that you can make it. Now how you will solve this integration of this function. Again see in the question we have the power of 1 by 2 and 1 by 3. So we have to take the common power so that this 1 by 2 and 1 by 3 is changed into whole power. See, if I am taking x raised to power 1 by 6, if I do it square, this is changed into x raised to power 1 by 3. And if I am taking this its cube, then this is changed into x raised to power 1 by 2. So that means x raised to power 1 by 6 is the common function. When we do it square and cube, you can convert in this. So in this question, we put x raised to power 1 by 6 as t. So what's its derivative? This is its derivative. So dx is here as 6 dt upon x raised to power 5 by 6. Now can you tell me about how you will change this x raised to power 5 by 6 here? Now see, in the differentiation part, this will go in the division form. This is 1 by 6 x raised to power minus 5 by 6 dx is dt. So this is 1 by 6 x raised to power 5 by 6 dx is dt. So what is dx? 6 x raised to power 5 by 6. See, this is its power 5. So you can write down this t raised to power 5 because x raised to power 1 by 6 is t and dt. So see, this question is changed into 6t raised to power 5 dt. And what is x raised to power 1 by 2? This is t cube. And what is x raised to power 1 by 3? That is t square. So you will take this t square common and it is cancelled with this. So you will get this. So how you will solve this? Further we divide this t cube with t plus 1 when numerator power is more than denominators, and then we do the division. So this is t cube plus t square minus t square, then after this minus t square minus t. So this is t, so this is plus 1, t plus 1, so this is minus 1. So what is its quotient? T square minus t plus 1 plus what is remainder? Remainder is here as minus 1 upon t plus 1. Now you can do its integration easily. What is the integration of this t square? T cube by 3 minus t square by 2 plus t minus log t plus 1, 6 outside plus c, and then we put the back value of t, that is x raised to power 1 by 6. So here we take this x raised to power 1 by 2 and 1 by 3 with the common power of this x raised to power 1 by 6. How you will solve the 8th question? And this 8th question you can take this power, that is back to the log. So this is e log x raised to power 5, e log x raised to power 4, e log x cube and e log x square. And we know that this exponential and log are anti of each other. So they cancelled each other. So this is x5 minus x4 upon x cube minus x square. Now you can take x4 common from the numerator and x square common from the denominator. This is cancelled out. So you will get x square dx. And what is its integration? That is x cube by 3. You can take this all common within the integration range like this. So this is cancelled out. So x square integration is x cube by 3. Now what we do in this 10th question, this is, you can break this in the form of this square form. So you will get this 1 minus 2 sine square x cos square x. So you will get here after factorization, this is sine 4x minus cos 4x, and this is sine raised to power 4x plus cos raised to power 4x upon this same thing. Here after doing the further and further factorization, this is come out here as sine square x minus cos square x plus sine square x plus cos square x. And how you will solve this? We have the formula of this a square plus b square as a plus b whole square minus 2ab. So you can write down this sine raised to power 4x plus cos raised to power 4x as sine square x whole square plus cos square x whole square. So this will become a square plus b square. So what is a here? Sine square x. What is b? Cos square x. Its whole square minus 2ab. What is ab here? Sine square x cos square x. So see, this will come out as 1 minus 2 sine square x cos square x upon, this is 1 minus 2 sine square x cos square. This is cancelled with this. This is 1, we are left with this, and this is the formula of minus cos 2x. Cos square x minus sine square x is the formula of cos 2x. So this is in the negative form. So after doing the factorization, you will reach to this function as minus cos 2x, and then we do its integration.